Hi everyone and welcome to my first English review. It is a first try for me, so please be kind because I'm only a French speaking guy who doesn't practice really much on speaking. So one of my followers asked me if I could make a review in English about the Acebeam M10. The Acebeam M10 is a flashlight with a really thin format, really useful for EDC, of course, and is based on AA batteries. So Acebeam did it as thin as possible. You have a 17 millimeters diameter and nearly 90 millimeters in length. So you can see that it's really thin and really compact. For example, I have another flashlight that I think everyone knows. It's the Convoy S2. The Convoy S2 is really much larger because it is based on an 1865 battery. But if I compare it to the Olight S1A, for example, which is based too on the AA battery, you can see that the Acebeam is really less large in diameter, which is really pocketable. Anyway, so the emitter is an XPG3. You have an orange peel reflector, then an anti-reflective coating on the glass, which is really good for maximum transmission of the light. The body is made of aluminum with an anodization. I have the tan color, which I really like, and you have a tail clicky, which is a reverse clicky, which means you have to fully click to light it and then half press for changing mode. The pocket clip is made of steel and is colored in black, but you can see that it already tears in part on the black color because of using it every day. The clip tends to be quite flimsy with time, and I have to rebend it from time to time, but it does stay really firmly attached on the body. So no problem on this side. The tail of the light can be unscrewed, and you have access to the tail clicky, and you can change the tail boot if you want another color. Some other color are available on Kaidomen, for example. Then you can unscrew the head to change the battery. So you unscrew it, and then the battery comes through. So the body is really thin. And it's good because you want as thin as possible to have the smallest diameter possible. I use NIMH batteries from IKEA, which are from Japan and identical to the Eneloops from Panasonic. It's the same factory. So with AA, you have about 150 elements, I think, but it's largely enough. It's enough for EDC, and you have 3 mode or 4 mode. 4 mode in option with the moonlight mode, but mine is a 3 mode. So you have a low, medium, and height, quite well spaced. But if you use a lithium-ion battery, you don't have a well-spaced mode. I think it's not really useful to use lithium in this light. So the head of the flashlight is composed of the head in aluminum, and you have a brass peel, which is screwed, and there is no glue from the factory. It's fully moddable by yourself directly from the factory. The reflector is simply put in, and you can also remove the glass. So the reflector is aluminum tooth, which is really good. And then you have the emitter. My emitter is not the stock one. The stock one was really cold white. Sorry, it was about 60,000 Kelvin, I think. So I have bought a really warm emitter from Kaidomen, which is 80 plus CRI, so color rendition is really good, really better than stock, but it's really warm. The emitter is rated at 3000 Kelvin, so it's quite warm. But I do like that. So you can screw back the peel if you have modded it, and that's it. The driver diameter is really small. I think it's 14 millimeters. It's a boost driver, so it's really good with any NIMH, and the light is quite flat from begin to the end of the battery. So I'll show you how it works. You fully click to light it. You can see this is really warm with my emitter, but stock it's really cool, a cool white. For example, here is a quite cool light to compare. So you can see mine is really warm. You have 3 modes. So it's low, medium, and high. The high is quite bright, and the light tends to be warm, not hot, but warm. And the medium mode is really useful. You have a good autonomy. I don't remember how much, but it's said on the site of Acebeam if you want. So I think I have made a quite useful review of this light. If you have some question, of course I can always answer it. Thank you for being there for this time, because my English isn't really fluent. Thank you.